Raj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. We're going to read one shloka from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd canto, 24th chapter, titled as Renunciation of Kardama Muni, text number 5. Before we do that, you can try to repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Raj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. So we're reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd canto, 24th chapter, where there is a story of a sage called as Kardama Muni and his wife Devhuti. Kardama Muni is a Brahmana. He is a very poor man, but he is a great devotee of Lord Krishna. And he was advised to get married. So before he get married, he prayed to Lord Vishnu. And he prayed to Lord Vishnu that give me a wife who can help me to progress in my spiritual life, who can take me towards Krishna, who can help me. So when he prayed and he did tapasya for 1000 years, then Lord Vishnu appeared and he blessed him. And with the blessing of Lord Vishnu, Kardama Muni got married with his wife Devhuti. Devhuti was a daughter of a king. His name is Swayambhuva Manu, who was the emperor of the whole universe. So Devhuti is coming from a very royal background, and Kardama Muni is a very poor man. But Devhuti very sincerely served her husband while he was doing tapasya. So she did not care for her own self, but she cared how she can help in tapasya of Kardama Muni. So at the end of tapasya, Kardama Muni was very happy with the service of his wife Devhuti. And he asked her, what do you want? So she said that I have been serving you so long. Can you give me a nice house and a nice family? So Kardama Muni was a yogi. To fulfill her desire, Kardama Muni with his yogic power produced a aerial mansion, a flying plane, where it was like a big palace and lots of servants and everybody. And with that, Kardama Muni fulfilled the desire of his wife Devhuti, and they traveled all over. And then they had 9 daughters. And then after finishing all the external enjoyment, Kardama Muni returned back to his ashram. And he said to Devhuti that I gave you whatever you desired. Now it is time for me, go back to bhakti. So Kardama Muni was very particular in his devotional life. So he did look after his responsibility as a grihastha, but he looked after his spiritual life more. So Devhuti was very much impressed by Kardama Muni, and she said that you have given me so many material things, but can you please guide me how I progress in my bhakti? So then Kardama Muni is guiding her how to progress on the spiritual path. So yesterday we read one shloka. We read one shloka every day. So yesterday's shloka, Kardama Muni advised that if you really want to please the Lord and if you want to progress, then there are 2 things you should do. First, have firm faith. And second is that you have to give up the sense gratification. So what is Kardama Muni said? He said, Dhruta vratasi bhadram te damena niyamena cha tapyo dravinam danescha shraddhaya cheshwaram bhajaha. So if you really want to please Lord, भगवान को खुश करना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? तो पहला है कि भगवान में बहुत श्रद्धा होनी चाहिए कि भगवान हमारे सामने खड़े हैं, और दूसरा हमारे भौतिक इंद्रियों के ऊपर कंट्रोल करना है. दमेन नियमेन च, तो हमारी जो इंद्रिया है, हमारे सेंसेस है, we have to control our senses. And then at the same time we have to do tapa. Tapa means austerities, getting early in the morning. It's wonderful. All of you came today to the temple. It requires a lot of austerity, right? Getting early in the morning, taking shower, taking bus, and coming here. But that is the what essence of human life is all about: austerity, giving up the comforts, and then giving some charity also. Here it says that tapo dravinam danascha. Everybody, whatever is their affordability. Somebody is making $1, they can give 1 cent. Somebody making $10, they can give $1. Somebody making $100, they can give $10. At least 10% of the income should be used for service of Krishna. So these are some of the processes. Then further it is said here in the shloka how to progress in the spiritual life, the process of spiritual practice. So here it is mentioned, you may try to repeat after me. Maitreya Vacha Devahuti Api Sandesham Gauravena Prajapate Samayaka Shraddhaya Purusham Kutastham Avajad Gurum. So Maitreya Rishi continued. Maitreya Rishi said, Devahuti was fully faithful and respectful towards the direction of her husband, Kardama Muni, who was one of the Prajapatis, or the generators of human beings in the universe. O great sage, she thus began to worship Master of Universe, Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in everybody's heart. So after hearing this instruction from Kardama Muni, Devahuti, who is the wife, she followed the instruction of her husband. And what she started doing? She started worshipping the Master of Universe, Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in everybody's heart. So who is situated in everybody's heart? Who is situated in everybody's heart? आपके हृदय में कौन है? तो भगवान विष्णु है ना? उनको कहते हैं शिरोदक्षाय विष्णु. हमारे सबके हृदय में भगवान है, उनका एक नाम है. उनका नाम क्या है? शिरोदक्षाई विष्णु. ये चतुर्भुज रूप में है. उनके 4 भुज है, 4 भुजाएं हैं, और शंख चक्र गदा पुष्प पीतांबर धारण किए हुए, गले में सुंदर माला, माथे पे मुकुटमणि. ऐसा सुंदर दृश्य है हमारे हृदय में जो परमात्मा विराजमान है उनका. तो भगवान हमारे सबके अंदर है. तो इसलिए देवहूति ने भगवान के ऊपर ध्यान करना शुरू किया. तो श्रील प्रभुपाद जी यहाँ पे परपट के ऊपर समझा रहे. प्रभुपाद जी कहते हैं, दिस इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल रियलाइजेशन. So if you really want to progress in the spiritual life, what is the process? One has to receive the instruction from a bona fide spiritual master. So first step of spiritual realization is that you have to accept a guru. And guru has to be a bona fide, not bogus. One has to be one who has served Krishna, one who knows Krishna. That has to be the guru. Kardama Muni was Devuti's husband, but because he instructed her on how to achieve spiritual perfection, he naturally became a spiritual master. There are so many instances in which husband becomes the spiritual master. Lord Shiva is the spiritual master of Parvati. A husband should be so enlightened that it should become the spiritual master of the wife in order to enlighten her in the advancement of Krishna consciousness. So here, Kardama Muni is saying that in our life, guru can be your father, mother, husband, wife, friend. Devhuti's guru became Kardama Muni, who was her husband. Arjuna's guru, who became Krishna, who was his friend or brother. So like that, your guru can be anyone who knows about Krishna consciousness. He can be a guru. Here it is clearly said that Sammaka Shraddha, that with a great faith one should receive knowledge from spiritual master, with the great faith execute the performance of service. So what is important is that one should have a great faith. Without faith, it is nothing. The whole life survives on faith. In your life, when you fly in the plane, you have a faith in the pilot that he will carry your plane from Canada to India or wherever you want to go, right? You don't know the pilot. You don't have the degree or certificate from the pilot, but you have a faith. When you go to restaurant, you eat the food, you have faith in the cook that there is no poison in the food. And then you pay the money and eat. So you have a faith. We have faith in everything, but we do not have faith in Krishna. भगवान है क्या नहीं, किसने देखा, ऐसा पूछते हैं लोग कि भगवान को देखा है क्या. तो श्रद्धा, first step of self realization is the faith, and then receive the instruction from Guru with great faith. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in his commentary on Bhagavad Gita, especially stressed the instruction of spiritual master. One should accept the instruction of the spiritual master as life and soul. अभी जब हमने गुरु वंदना किया तो उसमें एक वाक्य था, गुरु मुख पद्म वाक्य चित्ते ते अकरी आख्य आर न करी हो मने आशा. So Guru Mukha Padma Vakya, whatever the instructions of Guru, you have to take to your heart and soul. So when you follow the instruction, then your life will be sublime. If you doubt Guru, then everything is doubtful. If you have firm faith, and the Guru has to be a proper Guru, not a bogus Guru. Nowadays, a lot of bogus Gurus are available. Like Srila Prabhupada, he instructed thousands of Americans, Canadians, Africans, and Russians, and all of them became great devotee of Lord. Narad Muni instructed to dacoit, his name was Ratnakar, who became a Guru, Valmiki. Narad Muni instructed to Prahlad Maharaj, Narad Muni instructed to Dhruva Maharaj. You can see that whomsoever Narada Muni instructed, they became the great devotee. So means that Narad Muni is a perfect Guru. Is that right? Similarly, Srila Prabhupada, with his instructions, hundreds and thousands of Americans, Canadians, Russians, Africans, and Indians also got into Krishna consciousness. So he is a ideal Guru, he is a perfect Guru. So when one accepts the instruction of Srila Prabhupada, the life will be sublime. Whether one is liberated or not, one should execute the instruction of spiritual master with great faith. Srila Prabhupada always said that get up early in the morning, chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, read Bhagavad Gita and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, and eat Krishna-Prashad. If you do these four things, then your life will be sublime. You will be Krishna conscious. What are the four things I said? Get up early in the morning, then chant the Hare Krishna mantra Japamala for 16 times, then read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and eat Krishna Prashad. That's it. If you do this, your life is sublime. There is nothing else to do, anything else. No, you don't have to worry about anything. It is also stated that Lord is situated in everyone's heart. One does not have to seek Lord outside. He is already there. One simply has to focus with the great faith. As instructed by bona fide spiritual master, one's efforts will come out successfully. So भगवान हमारे हृदय में है, कहीं और जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. प्रोसेस क्या है? तो श्रद्धा पूर्वक भगवान के नाम का स्मरण करना. कैसे करेंगे? हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. जब ये महामंत्र का हम जप करते हैं तो हमारा भगवान से सीधा संबंध हो जाता है. ये मंत्र के द्वारा, शब्दों के द्वारा भगवान से कनेक्शन हो सकता है. It is also clear that Supreme Personality of Godhead does not appear as an ordinary child. He appears as he is. It is stated in Bhagavad Gita, he appears by his own internal potency, Atma Maya. And how does he appear? He appears when he is pleased by worship of a devotee. तो जब भगवान की हम पूजा करते हैं, अर्चना करते हैं, नाम स्मरण करते हैं, तो भगवान हमारे सामने प्रकट हो जाते हैं. तो अभी कलयुग में हमारे सामने भगवान कैसे प्रकट हुए हैं? कली काले नाम रूपे कृष्ण अवतार. कलयुग में भगवान नाम के रूप में अवतरित हुए हैं. तो जब हम भगवान के नाम का स्मरण करते हैं तो भगवान हमारे सामने प्रकट हो जाते हैं. A devotee may ask Lord to appear as her son. The Lord is already sitting in everybody's heart. And if he comes out from the body of a devotee, it does not mean that a particular woman becomes his mother in the material sense. He is always there, but in order to please his devotee, he appears as her son. तो भगवान जैसे कि देवकी के पुत्र बन के आए, रामचंद्र भगवान कौशल्या के पुत्र बन के आए, उसका मतलब ये है कि भगवान अपने भक्त को कभी कभी अपने माता या पिता बनने का मौका देते ले। उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि भगवान हमारे जैसे जन्म लेते हैं। भगवान तो हमेशा रहते हैं, सिर्फ वो प्रकट और अप्रकट होते हैं। जैसे सूर्य आता है और चला जाता है, लेकिन सूर्य हमेशा रहता है, हमारे आंख से दूर हो जाता है। लेकिन अभी जैसे कि यहाँ पे सूर्य है, तो भारत में सूर्य अस्त हो गया है ना, फिर शाम को यहाँ से चला जाएगा तो भारत में आ जाएगा। उसका मतलब सूर्य चला गया ऐसा नहीं है, हमारी पृथ्वी, हमारी दृष्टि से सूर्य गोचर हो गया है। तो वैसे ही भगवान आते हैं और भगवान अदृश्य हो जाते हैं, अप्रकट हो जाते हैं, लेकिन भगवान हमेशा रहते हैं। सिर्फ हमें हमारी जो लिमिटेशन है उसके कारण दिखाई नहीं देते हैं। तो यहाँ पे प्रभुपाद जी बहुत सुंदर तरीके से समझा रहे हैं कि अगर भगवान को पाना है तो क्या करना है। दो चीजें हैं, एक तो है श्रद्धा और दूसरा गुरु की आज्ञा का पालन। ये दो चीजें अगर आप करेंगे तो भगवान 100% मिलेंगे, उसमें कोई शंका नहीं है। लेकिन अगर डाउट है, क्वेश्चन मार्क है, तो फिर थोड़ा मुश्किल काम है ना। आपको कोई प्रश्न? हरे कृष्णा। Thank you so much for joining us today. And now what we do is that after this we chant Hare Krishna